Oops. Hello. Welcome back. Thank you guys for waiting. Let's just wait for Instagram real quick. Don't know why it's previewing.
I know it's got that mini delay. It's like just run the thing.
Do you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Guys, welcome back to LABRISH. This is where we talk about our favorite reality TV shows from a Black perspective. And at the moment, we are talking about Love Island Season 11, Episode 24. Yep. For those that don't know, I'm all things sugar and shade, Sade. Hey. And I'm here with...
I am Nana, a.k.a. the Black Fairy, a.k.a. Dark and Lovely.
Yes. And before we get into it, guys, make sure you book that like button. Even if you're on a different platform, head over to YouTube, press like, do you know what I mean? And then you can go about your day. That would be great. Thank you very much. And if people want to get closer to us, Nana, what should they do?
You guys, all you got to do is sign up to our YouTube membership. It is just $1.99. I'm calling you guys that you can be a part of the Blue Circle crew. That's who you need to join. You know, they're all in the chat. You see them with their blue circles. You could be a part of that. And you'll get extra content once a week as well. And when we get to 100 members, we are going to start doing membership lives where you can tell us what you want from us and what you like and what you're enjoying as well. And we'll have a little chit chat.
Yes, we will. We will. Talking about chit chat, who is in the chat today?
I love it. You guys were talking from early today as well. I'm scrolling. There's a lot of people in here. So as always, Yvonne White was here bright and early. So was Jordan Parker. Sistrin was in the house as well. Amazing. Monica is here. Abyss, Sonia Barley. Scrolling again. Ara, Aaliyah Shaw. Newbie is in the house. Babita has made it today. Noelle, Armel is in the house as well. Ala. Some new names. I've not seen you guys before. Scrolling. Missy J is in the house. Is there two Missy J's? Or am I reading? No, it's the same Missy J. Rudo, KB, Judy, Alicia, Messiah, the nerve of my MS is in the house. That's Natalie. And Bree Talks TV. Debbie is in the house as well. I think that's at Bissy. Yes, I think that's everyone. And Shantae.
Hey, Shantae. Hey, everybody. I love this. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Debbie says he likes my look today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Cool. So... this episode, it was a bit of a bumper one. Do you know what I mean? I can't lie. Yesterday, I was just like, not too sure, but it's definitely surprised me. Obviously, the Bombshells, Jessie and Trey had their dates with Joey and Jess. Grace is absolutely fuming at Joey, absolutely fuming. And Harriet and Kieran, they get into it in a, let's say, a fully charged, a loaded, never have I ever game. Do you know what I mean? And this is happening while Jess is looking on. So, Nana, what is your one word to describe yesterday's episode? And everybody else, can you please put yours in the chat?
I'm just going to go to Sonia Barley. Sade asking a question. She said, are those Fendi dupe earrings?
No, they're not. They're not dupes. No, babe, I don't do dupes.
Let Sade flex on you guys. That's why I had to highlight it. Go on, tell her.
I don't do dupes. This is how they come. So you get one silver, or whichever way it is, because my thing's reversed. One silver, one gold.
There you go.
But this is my new thing. You know what? Some of the girls in the Love Island Village, they're wearing like Fenty earrings, and I really like them. Like Nicole's got like some double hoop ones, but they're flat, and I really like them. I think I'm gonna get those.
Okay, I was just about to say, are these gonna be your next ones?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Seriously. Okay, what are people saying?
Okay, so my
what is yours? Sorry, yeah.
What was I feeling at the end? I can't lie, I loved it. Kieran for the win.
Serious? Wow.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was amazing.
Yeah. Mine was like I couldn't choose between rude just rude, like, because people being, Joey was being rude, Kieran's rude. Do you know what I mean? Harriet arguably could say rude, Jess rude, or set up, because it just seemed like such a freaking setup, man. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Obviously, I live in China, so I only do dupes. Don't blame you.
Don't blame you at all. Seriously.
Right. So
well, all the way from China, though. Amazing. Oh, yeah, I remember from last time, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Babita says savage. KB says brutal. Bissy says misdirected. Bree Talk says savage as well. Alicia says bombastic side-eye. Sonia Barley says dragged. Dante said misdirected. KB says sculpted. Yeah. And Abyss says audacity. Yvonne comical. Aaliyah Shaw justice. Amal coward. Oh, there's a lot. Yes.
There's a lot.
Karma.
Ooh. Okay, cool. So we start the episode where the guys are going on their date. The bombshells on their date. We have Joey and Jesse basically in their date. Joey really made it very, very clear that we're in a couple. He's in a couple with Grace, but he's ready to explore. That they're both willing to explore. That's what he said. So Jesse clarifies. So you're not closed off then? Do you know what I mean? And Joey's like, not really. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what we are. Just like, okay. And Jesse asks him what's your normal type? He's like, you're nice. Like laying it on thick, and it seemed really, really unnecessary. But Jesse likes someone who's cheeky, ambitious, exactly, and stuff like that. Joey's like, what? So me. And she kind of talks about his relationship with Grace, and she was saying oh, do you think it's a bit boring now? Maybe it's a bit safe. Do you know what I mean? And he's looking in her eyes. They're exchanging glasses like, oh, you're trouble. And she's just like, well, you got to love a bit of trouble. And Joey was lapping it up. He was lapping it up.
Joey, that was so out of order the way how Joey was being on that date. I was like, so your ego was so bruised from her heart rate going for Io. He's prepared to blow the whole shit up.
Yeah.
All that was and Jessie seems like a nice enough girl. I hope she has her wits about her though with Joey Essex. I hope she isn't going to be putting all of her eggs into Joey's basket, because the guy's a mess. I hope so. But I don't know. That was disgusting flirting. I was like, nah.
Yeah, it seems unnecessary. It definitely seemed unnecessary. I didn't he literally said Grace who? Do you know what I mean? Seriously, out of order, really out of order. Then we have Trey and Jess. Jess for me was just laying it just super thick, I don't even know what kind of thick, double strong tire thick. It was just so thick. Seriously. She was just no one's coming for me. Do you know what I mean? But I think you have, do you know what I mean? My prayers has been answered and everything like that. Do you know what I mean? She asks him what's his type. He's brunette, nice lips, nice boobs. So she's just yeah, me, tick, 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 tick. He's 24. He said, I like this phrase though. He said, old enough to be smart, young enough to have fun. I like that. That's actually kind of cool. Do you know what I mean? Jess was just I'm not going to be telling the girls how nice you are. Do you know what I mean? Because I kind of want to keep you all to myself. She's kind of saying that kind of thing. And then she's just her usual thing. She's the prize. It's just are you? I don't know about that. And Trey's just every queen needs a king. It was giving cringe to me.
Yes. Yes, it was very cringy. Also, you people in the chat that were saying that Trey is anything like Tom, wrong. Trey looks like a squashed, I don't even know, nothing Tom-like about him. He's not great looking. I actually think facially they match. They are on the same level. I could see them working as well. They're from the same area up north. Like, they're cool and they as well. There was nothing about Trey that I was like, oh, I want to see more of him. He can go with
no. Yeah. I don't know. It was just very cringy, and I just like, why is she getting special treatment? I don't like this. I want her to be humbled. Like, I think that also as well, yeah, Jess now reminds me, you remember Popeye? Do you remember Popeye? And like,
yes, I do.
Popeye's girlfriend.
You're out of order, not olive oil.
Is that out of order?
You're saying she looks like olive oil. You out of order.
I think she looks like olive oil. Especially when she pulls her hair back like that. Like, is that a water?
Not olive oil, that's dark.
That's who she reminds me of.
Oh, no, you're bang out. That is not okay. Yes.
See, it's like I see it.
Sonia Barley said Tom from Temu, definitely. Like Trey.
I'm gonna find a picture of olive oil. But she's got that, and even when she like closes her eyes, see, Shantae's googling it. Why is she called olive oil as well? Oh my god, she's so hot. Come on, sorry, I'm gonna do a digress because look at it.
Oh, stop.
Is that not her?
Oh my god. Yes.
That's Jess. That's what Jess. Every time I see her, that's Jess.
Look at her bandy legs as well.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? That's Jess. The prize.
Ta-da!
Okay, let me stop. Oh, mate. Nah, that's really her. Serious. So I am not hearing prize what you're oh god. Okay, anyway, back to the story. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll find a lookalike for anyone. Everyone's got a match. Okay, so then we see Grace, Matilda, and Harriet. Harriet basically said that Sean's dancing was the best. It was the best one. Matilda was, she was a little bit upset because Jess raised Sean's heartbeat the most. But Harriet was just like, well, Jess also raised Ronnie's heartbeat, but I don't care. Do you know what I mean? Put me in the bedroom with him and I will send his heart racing. That's the kind of person Harriet is. I did love that for her as well, because she's like, she's just like, doesn't even matter. Grace basically was saying that, obviously that Joey's acted perfectly with like the whole Connor situation. So she's trying not to be too worried about the date. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like, oh, he can go and enjoy someone's company for like 5 minutes. And then of course he's coming back to me, serious. So, well, so she thought anyway. Ronnie and Kieran.
Famous last words. They always set the person up when they're so confident. Her confidence is like,
yeah.
It's not going to end well, chick. It's not going to.
It really isn't. Seriously. Ronnie and Kieran have a bit of a chat. Basically, Kieran is annoyed that Nicole is upset again. Do you know what I mean? And he's just like, I can't say anything right. Do you know what I mean? So he's just like, and he's also saying there's only so much.
Seen this nervous MS. Let me throw it up. She says, Auntie Sade, your M&S days are over. Her colleagues might be watching. Mm-hmm.
You think there's not a colleague with a what do you call it? What's it called? With a grievance that doesn't have this picture. I'll go in there with a mask on, don't worry. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, so like Kieran's just like, yeah, like there's only so much he could take. Do you know what I mean? Like, surely I wouldn't be closed off with her if I didn't like her. Like, I literally done nothing wrong, and it's not my fault that Grace had a whip. Do you know what I mean? That's what he likes, it seems. While this is happening, we see Uma and Nicole having a conversation, and Uma's just like, you know, trying to console Nicole. Nicole is literally almost in the fetal position, like she's just wounded, she's down bad, you know. And Uma's just like, babe, you are stunning. Do you know what I mean? You should really be proud of yourself. You gave an epic performance, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you really done well. And Nicole's just like, my Grace is so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. It's not nice to hear, like, you know, obviously you can't control it, but you know, she's just upset. And Uma's just like, you know what, he does fancy you. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he was into Grace, he'll be onto her, but he isn't. So, like, do you know what I mean? It must be hard work being Nicole's friend, no?
Oh, horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible work being her friend, because it's constant. You know, that person that constantly needs reassurance from everybody. It's tiring. Like, after a while, can you even wish her to be in a relationship? You just be like, oh, this is a lot of work. Like, it's a lot, and she needs to catch herself. Like, really, just be like, actually, this probably isn't the time. I feel for her because her emotions are all over the place, and I do think it's because she is falling in love. But, dude, that's when you're not actually equipped to fall in love. She has too many insecurities. It's a lot. It's like, he can't be your all, and that isn't his job. He shouldn't be reassuring you every 6 seconds. Like, it's actually, it's not fair on him. Free Kieran.
That definitely is garnering support for sure. Let me see Sean and Matilda. Matilda's just like, yeah, your heart rate didn't raise for me. Do you know what I mean? And he was just like, no, there was a misfunction. Something went wrong.
Sean made me laugh with this one. I was like, this guy just can't stop talking. He's so crazy.
Seriously. No, I thought it was funny, and I thought it was like, it was a cute way to deal with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like he didn't want that. Do you know what I mean? That was like quite nice. You know, he talks about his pants being filled up with sweets. I just thought that is absolutely disgusting. Like, why did they do that? Do you know what I mean? And then he's like, oh, do you like dressing up? And she's just like, yeah. He's like, well, me too. Like, she asked him, what did you dress up as? And he was like, a Power Ranger.
How is that sexy, please? I don't get it.
I don't get it either. It would just seem very, very odd. But you can expect nothing less from Sean. It's always going to be odd. It's always going to be cringy. Seriously. Yeah. Uma and Will, they had like a cute little moment together. Do you know what I mean? Congratulated themselves because obviously their heart rate went the highest for each other. And you know, they were just like, yeah, we did well and everything. Will was also saying, like, I'm really glad that you're not going on a date with Trey. Do you know what I mean? Because essentially he wants her all to himself. Do you know what I mean? And they Uma's just like, well, yeah, you know how I feel. I wish they kind of showed, okay, but how do you feel?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Because of them two, we're not seeing the development of the romance. Like, do you know what I mean? And it seems purposeful. I don't know. Like, it's just weird. But, you know, they agree that they're flying and they have like an out in the open kiss kind of thing. So it seems like they're moving in the right direction.
They are. They're just like the forgotten couple. And they could perpetually be in the bottom and then leave. And definitely we'll probably have them talking about how they were kind of abandoned because we're not seeing them develop. I don't even know who Will is. Like, have we actually even seen Will even bantering with the guys? Like, I have no clue, not identified with him in any way, shape, or form, which is sad for their journey, but I also only partially care. Just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Because of Uma's crimes, or
yes.
Okay.
And her sister now as well. And
her sister. Oh my God. Oh, who was it? Was it Sonia or Mercy sent the thing to me? I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah. And she put it in her stories as well. Like, get away from my sister, you roach. Like, it's like, no, sorry. Like, you know, because it's her sister and I already had my doubts about her, I'm filing it all under the same bus. They have issues.
Yeah.
Nah, it was out of order. So
Yeah.
for that, I can't really ever really like Uma properly.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so then Ronnie and Harriet have a conversation. Harriet's just like, what did Jess whisper to you? And Ronnie was just like, you fucking wish. And she's just like, so what did you whisper to her? He's like, yeah, I did the same thing. I thought it would be funny. Literally said it just like that. And then he's like, yeah, it's basically, do you know what I mean? And then he's just like, oh, actually, not even actually, he just said, like, don't read into it. Like, I loved your performance. I loved when you went into the splits. You absolutely smashed it, and was kind of bigging her up. Do you know what I mean? Which was kind of sweet, I thought. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, God knows Harriet needs a break. She needs a break. She needs a break.
Are you believing Ronnie? Do you think Ronnie actually likes Harriet? Or he's just,
I think for now,
yeah.
For now, he's made a decision. Like, I think he will back his decision. He's made a decision that it's Harriet, so he's going to back that. Do you know what I mean? For now.
Until Casa.
Until Casa, yeah, for sure. But yeah. Harriet's going to take him back anyway. Like, it's not going to mean anything. Ronnie can essentially do what he likes. Like, seriously.
Oh, Shantae, this is a development.
Mm-hmm.
Shantae says, ladies, it's hard to say, but I see it now with Ronnie. I see it.
What?
I need you to expand on this and write an essay as to what you are seeing, because I still can't see it. So I need you to explain this further, please.
Same. So I think there's someone at my door. 1 second.
Okay. I'll go for a few more. So we got the nerve of MS says, so we have to take the producer's word that the heart rate test was genuine. Grace has a love for black men. I need to see the producers look like they are all full of shade. They definitely are. Definitely all full of shade. I'm going through a few more of yours. Shantae says, I'm still processing my feelings about, but I see it. I need more from you, Shantae. I need you to explain this, because I don't know what this is. Miss Ross says, yes, I low-key see it too. Explain what you guys are seeing, please. I need an explanation.
What's happening? Seriously, people, it's strange. I just had they're canvassing. They're really going in for these votes in my area, you know. Labour is trying to take over. Because you know my area is conservative.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's see at Westminster, so
I always thought Westminster was a Labour territory.
No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, interesting.
Serious, but they're canvassing hard. This is like the third person. Like, honestly.
Bloody hell.
I should have just answered on the thingy. I got a new ring, that ring thing. I should have just answered there. Yeah.
You don't have to get up anymore.
I'm not used to it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not used to it. These new technologies.
Oh my God. I can't lie. It did take me a moment when we got our ring, but
serious.
That is a standard for everything.
Even yeah.
Pings and somebody's passing. I just like watch people now.
Like who's that? Oh God.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Libdins in my area don't sleep. You know?
Why is nobody knocking around in Newham? I guess it's such a Labour stronghold. They ain't even got to bother, really.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Reform Party do though. Reform Party. What? Reform Party.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. They're always about.
In your area?
Yeah, because
that seems like out of.
I know it's silly, but
yeah,
still the old whites that are around here. So you're trying to stoke them to be like, yeah, we've got to get them out. So I think that's what they try and do.
Yeah. Yes, Dammy. Yeah, it's always because they freaking live here. They got their townhouses here.
They do.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
Okay, back to Love Island. Ayo and Mimi, they have. Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. It's so hot, guys. How are you dealing with the heat? Because I'm melting, like literally. It's too hot for me. And I know people like they pray for sun and all this kind of stuff, but bro, I could take a medium. I want like maybe like 22 degrees with a breeze. That would be perfect for me. Not this deep heat that we're getting. It's too much.
God, okay.
It's too much.
I think I'm getting there. 23 is okay.
Yeah.
23, 24, but yeah.
Charlotte's 22 now. It's 22. Is it 22? It's not 22. It must be like.
Yeah, that's what my thing's saying. But I'm hot. But I am inside and I am by the window.
You mean 22 inside the house? Because my feels like, anyway. We see the beads of sweat coming down my face. So you know what's hot. It's hot. Okay. So then we have Ayo and Mimi. Basically, Mimi is asking Ayo, how do you feel about Grace? Ayo kind of just says nothing, right? Like, what? He didn't really say anything. I didn't catch what he said anything. But then he was just like, oh, with you, like, shout out to Connor. Do you know what I mean? Mimi's like, oh, it's a prank. I thought that was actually very, very cute between them. Do you know what I mean? I was just like, oh, he's gonna pull you for a chat now. Do you know what I mean? And she was joking that she might take him to the hideaway and stuff and everything like that, which was kind of cute. It
was, isn't it?
Yeah,
I like
a little bit of a kiss. Yeah,
I like that scene between them. I was like, okay, my heart warms again. I'm warming to them again. Ayo went up 50 points. Like,
oh, serious? Okay.
Yeah, for how he dealt with it with Mimi, I was like, I just liked him, just kind of them joking it off.
Yeah,
and when they kiss, I don't know, it's still, it's tingly. Like, I can't really watch them. It feels like I'm spying. I don't know.
It feels like porn.
Yeah, I'm always like, oh, yeah. I like them together again.
Yeah, okay. But he's annoying. But if she's happy, I'm happy, I guess. Like, do you know what I mean? She is happy with him. So yeah.
She is. Yeah, as Abby says, Mimi and Ayo convo made me smile. Yeah, I smiled. I was like, these two are heartwarming. Can't lie.
No, they are. You know, Kieran and Nicole again. Oh, he just always every episode they're making up about something. So do you know what I mean? Nicole's basically saying, you know, obviously your heart went for Grace. So Kieran's just like, it doesn't mean I fancy her, and Nicole's just like, clearly you do, which to be fair is true. Do you know what I mean? You do fancy her, and it's okay that you fancy her. It should be okay that you find someone else attractive. Like, I don't think it should be such a big deal. It's not super nice, but he couldn't help it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, he could find her attractive. He may not necessarily. I think that they're two different things. He may not actually fancy her. Like, getting to know her, he may be like, she actually isn't the type of girl that I would ever want to do anything with, but I find her attractive. And I think that's where he sits. I do think if Kieran really did like her, he would dash the goal. Like, we saw what he did with Harriet. I think he would.
Yeah.
He slept with 120 girls, for God's sake. It's like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just think he thinks, she's got a good body. And she did have a whip. His heart could have just jumped from being whipped. Like, you know,
I think that's what he likes. You know, I think Kieran's a freak. Yeah.
I think
he's a freak. He's just like, my dream. My dream is. Do you know what I mean? But he insisted it was just a game. Nicole's just like, you fancy her more than me. You know, he's just like, he's at his wit's end. He's just like, clearly I'm not doing enough to show you. Do you know what I mean? That I really, really like you, you know? Then she starts crying like her number one weapon. And then she's just like overwhelmed, like, I just like you so much. Just like you so much.
Yo, I know.
But, you know, he tries to reassure her again, like, you know, there's no one in this villa for me but you. Do you know what I mean? So he tries. The Bombshell arrive. So Jessie and Trey arrive. I don't know who said it, but someone says she looks like Grace. But I can't remember who said it, but I heard it. but I don't know who said it.
I know what you're saying because it was at the same time where it was like, why are they linking arms? It was the girl section.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on Matilda because Matilda is a
it's probably, or was it
Uma?
Tried to say Uma. But yeah, so they split off into the groups again. Jessie talks to the girls, basically says her type is tall, dark, and handsome, but she also likes a cheeky chappy too. Harriet asks, is there anyone other than that she likes other than Joey? She's just like, well, I'm going to keep my cards to the chest at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Jess makes it absolutely clear in this moment as well to the girls that she fancies Trey. They say Trey is given slay, which is just an abomination of the term slay. I just didn't like it at all.
And listen, Trey is, he's not.
He's not.
He's not even a bombshell. Like, that really does look like bloke just bopping down the road. Like,
more than Ronnie.
I think because of Ronnie's height, and obviously there's something about Ronnie is better than Trey.
Yeah.
And I like the name Trey. And it's like, oh, is he really just a Trevor? He looks like a Trevor. And maybe he's short.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Trey seems like I'm not gonna lie, like in the UK, I would say Trey is more like a mixed race guy's name.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? That's what I expect when I see a Trey.
Definitely.
Very stereotypically. Don't say much about my Ronnie.
Brothers, you know.
Bro.
Shantae.
What's happening?
Are we having a Sammy moment?
Oh, God. I like Trey's face better. Travis. Oh, that's a good. Okay, that's a good.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I just don't see him as a Trey. Really, you like his face better
than Ronnie's? I mean, I can't. I don't like either of them.
I know Leah. Sammy is good looking. He is. We don't need to go back there though.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So then I think it was Harriet that asked like Jessie, did Joey say he's closed off? And Jessie's like, he's not sure where he stands. That's the vibe that she got. And all the girls look hella confused. Yeah. They all just like, huh? Do you know what I mean? But I thought that was a loaded question anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? That terminology, did he say he's closed up? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was just like, interesting. So then we have Trey talking to the boys. Trey's just like, yeah, Jess is definitely my type, but I'm interested in every single girl in the villa. Like, bro, like, no one's safe, basically. Joey talks about Jessie and he said, like, yeah, she's a really nice girl. There's chemistry there. My head's scrambled. His head scrambled. What, like, how long is the date? Like an hour? Like
20
half
minutes.
An hour? 20 minutes? Like, yeah.
20 minutes talking to somebody and that's all it took. You're a liar. Your head is not scrambled because of her. Your head is scrambled because she likes Ayo. Yeah. That's why your head is scrambled. Now you're thinking, what, 3 black men? Long.
Yeah.
No, what do I do? I've got to move on again. That's why. Just be honest.
Yeah. He's desperate with it, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Ronnie then is talking to Joey. I don't know where they separated the two. It just seemed a bit odd. But anyway, or maybe it was still at a different time. Joey is just like, yeah, the chemistry between me and Grace is great, but I can't not explore Joe and Jessie. Like, he's just like, and then he says, I learned more on that date than I have in the last 2 weeks with Grace. Yeah, there was no awkwardness. There's sexual chemistry. Like, it's really up there. And I'm just like, what? Sorry, first of all, yeah, what are you learning? What kind of like self-discovery are you expecting from women in general? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, this is work. Like, it's an undertaking that you're putting onto these women. Like, what are you expecting Grace to give you? I just thought this is so weird. Or maybe he chose the wrong words. I don't know. What did you think about that?
I think Joey is just such a bullshitter. I think Shantae said it here. Like, Joey... Where is it? Joey doing press conferences around the villa to convince people. That's what he was doing. That was a line. Like, really, for one, you've known Grace longer than just 2 weeks, haven't you? Like, this isn't Sam. So you're saying previously to knowing her, you two never talked. It's just all sexual chemistry. So you know nothing about her. In 20 minutes sitting with this chick, you learn more than basically all of those weeks that you spent with. It's actually super disrespectful. And that he thought this is a convincing, like, I don't know, Ronnie's going to be like, oh, no, I swear. Like, you'd be looking at him like, what type of bullshit are you saying? That yesterday you wanted to fight somebody because they were
basically
in your girl's ear. Like, this is bonkers to even say. No, he was just chatting shit. That's it. There was no merit to it. You met this girl. She's decent enough for you to jump ship, and that's what you're going to do.
But he does go on to say, like, if I'm honest with Grace, there's definitely something missing. Ronnie was just like, okay, bro, but let Grace know at least. Do you know what I mean? Let her know what's going on. And then he tells him to take the shit off his head to the crowd. This is like, you look freaking ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't know I had it on. And then Trey and Jesse swap group. So Trey goes to talk to the girls, Jesse goes to talk to the boys. As they're swapping, Grace is just like, Joey knows where he stands. Like, what the hell? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trey's conversation with the girlies was a bit dead, I think. Yeah, like, I can't remember much about it, to be honest. Like, I can't remember him saying anything. Like, what did he say?
He said that line that Uma was like, oh, deep. It was like, you know, there's that classic phrase of opposites attract, or birds of a feather or something.
Oh, flock together. Yeah. And yeah. It was just like, so deep.
Really?
It's not. It's not. It's not. That was nonsense. Seriously. And Jessie, again, there wasn't much there other than her saying that she'd been single for 3 years. Yeah, there wasn't really much of a conversation this time, I don't think. Do you know what I mean? Then it was
earlier
bedtime.
On, somebody asked, do you think Trey actually likes Jess? What do you think? Do you think he actually likes her?
No,
I
don't think so. Like, Jess puts it on thick anyway. She's done that with every new person that's come in, right? She does the whole, like, really hammed up flirting. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't go anywhere. Like, he will have better options, and now, like, he's got to choose. How can I explain it? Like, we'll get there. Do you know what I mean? But now he's seen her full character. Do you know what I mean? Is that attractive? I don't know. I don't think so.
He could go for Harriet. He actually does have options in there. I wouldn't even be surprised if he's a bit of Matilda as well. Like, he actually could play about, for real. It would be silly for him to settle on Jess.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be a silly move, really. Yeah.
Jess is the female Sean.
She is.
She is. They've definitely swapped places now. So yeah, it's bedtime, and yeah, I guess this is what Shantae was talking about. Joey was then holding a press conference with Matilda, and he said, "I got more deep with her in 20 minutes than I ever have with Grace." Like, what the fuck? And the thing is, yeah, Joey, you're not even a deep person. So what are you talking about? Why are you wanting something that you can't even give? Bullshit. Seriously, so annoying. Will asked Joey, do you think Jessie has told Grace what you said on the date? And Joey's just like, maybe. Ronnie was just like, you're fucked. She's totally fucked. Seriously. Jessie talks to Trey and says, like, you know, maybe I pissed off Grace a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And Grace, then they cut to Grace being pissed off, basically. Yeah. But she's just like, I don't want to jump to conclusions at the moment. Do you know what I mean? But one red flag and I'm gone. And I can't lie. I think I believe her. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And if she does, yeah, good. Go, like, do it. Do it. I think she actually should.
Yes. She should sack him off. I mean, she was going to do it anyway. In a way, I guess Joey's just jumping before she jumped. But he's jumping in a really cowardly, like, horrible way. Like, it's not nice. This is what he does. I saw a tweet and somebody was like, Joey Joey going on Love Island has just ruined his reputation. Like, I don't know why he would have done it. And it is
Oh, you
that.
think?
I think he is so gone so far down in a lot of people's estimations. This probably wasn't the best move. Even if he's getting paid, it's like you're not playing it very well. He's not the top dog in there. It's like, is
Well,
it
who's
really
the top dog then?
I would say it's
Is
Ronnie.
there a top dog? Huh?
I think it's Ronnie. I think Ronnie is running, not in the same way that Ty was running the place, but I think Ronnie's value has gone up like loads.
I think
from
it's
being in here.
Kieran, you know? Like,
Oh,
I don't think there
Kieran,
is a top dog. Like, yeah, I agree with you. Not in the same way as like we've had previous years, but like I think Kieran more because of what Kieran does later. Because if you're alpha, why are you coming for my girl? Like, do you know what I mean? You cannot do that. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, mind yourself. Like, seriously. So, yeah.
Yes. But it's like, I guess, yeah, it's very weird. They're running it in different ways. I think Ronnie, Kieran could run the shit, but there's something about Kieran's age that I think that maybe what kind of puts him on a lesser pegging. But yeah, definitely. What?
Mate.
Abner said Joey's getting paid £350 a week.
I don't know why that tickled me so.
It startled me.
They're really trying to make him a civilian. Serious. Okay. Yeah, but Joey basically was saying that he definitely still wants to explore Jessie because she's a nice girl. So at the nighttime, we see Sean and Matilda, Kieran, Nicole, Will and Uma, Harriet and Ronnie all getting it on in the bedtimes. Honestly, all getting it on. In the morning, Jess is super happy. She's like, finally, someone who's walked through the door that I like. No offense, Connor. I was thinking, defo offense. This is definitely offensive. Like, why would you say such a thing? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you didn't even need to bring Connor in at all. And I feel like it's underliningly racially charged. I fucking hated that. Seriously, I didn't like it. Yeah.
I mean, don't she have form from when she was asking about the parent situation with Connor?
Yes.
She has form. We know she's that Karen. We know she is.
Yeah.
So no, I can't stand her. And weren't she still laying it flick with Connor in the first place?
Exactly. This is it. Because she's the prize. I just don't like this girl at all. It is a microaggression at best, racism at worst. Harriet was talking to Jessie. Do you know what I mean? I think when they're getting ready, and Harriet's just like, "Will you speak to Joey?" She's like, "Yeah, obviously I will, but I don't want it to be awkward." Peter.
Though you're not a part of the membership, I hope you join up soon. Peter says Jess looks like she votes UKIP. I believe that No, it would be Reform Party.
Reform.
Yeah, she does.
Oh my god, seriously. Rosh saying that, oh my god, apparently Rapper Eve is coming in to perform at the Villa. That will be sick.
I quite like that.
Yeah, that's sick if that's the case. I love that. Wait, is this even on? Sorry.
So Yvonne is saying ITV is yet to confirm the exact amount that the Islanders get paid for being on the ITV show. But as of 2024, it's reported that they're paid around £375 a week to cover their rent or bills back home. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, fair.
Thank you, guys. We're going to get to first look when we finish going through this. It's coming. So then we see Jessie and Trey chatting, but it was mainly Jessie chatting, and basically she's looking at Joey and saying like, yeah, he's such a good looking guy. Like, obviously Grace is going to be mad at me because I took the guy that she's closed off with. But you know what? They didn't work out previously. So maybe there's a chance. It's just like people are really going for this. Like, people don't spin the block all the time. Do you know what I mean? But she did say if he wanted to be closed off, then he would, which is very, very true. We see Jess, Mimi, and Nicole. Jess basically, again, it's saying how much she fancies Trey, that he's definitely her type. I really want her to be humble so bad. Harriet and Grace are chatting. Grace is like saying, basically, this is Grace when goes into it, which we talked about yesterday. Like, basically, she is fuming at Joey because, you know, he was giving her constant reassurance. She believed what he was saying. Do you know what I mean? When he came back from the date, he was super cold with her. You know, he looks scared, she says. Do you know what I mean? She's like confused. She's like, it doesn't make sense. Like, it's super hurtful. Harriet's just like, yeah, exactly. Because look how mad he got when the whole thing with Omar. So how comes he's getting that kind of mad if, do you know what I mean? If he's going to quickly go and do this. And Grace is just like, look, he hasn't even chatted to me. I hope that he talks to me soon because I'm not having this lingering all day. Do you know what I mean? And this is how these kind of things start. Like, it'll be hurdles. She absolutely didn't expect this at all. Do you know what I mean? She feels blindsided. That's what she absolutely feels. Some people are saying this is how Sam felt.
Yes.
Some people are saying that.
I think at the beginning when somebody said karma, I think it's fair actually to be like, look, you didn't think it was going to happen to you. It happens to you, innit? Like, because in the same way he was being fuckers with Sam and she was there 2 weeks thinking we're going somewhere. I totally understand Grace though, because he has shown her nothing but it's me and you.
Yeah.
It's horrible how he is, but I get it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel for her, but yeah, he isn't the guy. In the same way, it's like you know, you can't trick a trickster. I think Joey also knows you're not the settling girl either, and so he just tricked you first. Yeah, I think
I don't think
for her ego actually than Joey. Like, Joey's done this. I think her ego thought I could play him. He played you first. Just move on. But she's better anyway. I think she's he's better in the villa than Joey is. So I would prefer Joey pisses off, at least carry on seeing Grace's journey.
I don't think that I don't believe him in the settling down stuff either. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not buying it at all. And it's just like, I know it's not like as massive of a sound, but like there's a big age gap between them as well. Do you know what I mean? She's 25, he's 33. Like, you know, like what are you doing, Joey, to a certain extent? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, no, I agree with you. I think like he's kind of strung her along. If Sam was a nicer person, I would have more sympathy and I'd be like, yeah, okay, Grace, feel that. But nah, Sam is a witch. So yeah. So I feel for Grace.
And Grace has shown a little bit of bitchy bits as well. So again, I feel like Joey has a bit of a type. He likes a little feisty.
Grace can handle herself for sure. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't think she's like outrightly wicked. Like, she's not gonna make someone. Yeah, and the thing is, it's just like with the whole how Sam feels. Like, do you know what I mean? Sam was moving mad anyway. Do you know what I mean? So what are you going to do? Like, you're being weird, you're being bitchy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, of course I'm going to be smirking if you're going. Of course. Like, do you know what I mean? Because you was acting like a witch the moment I stepped in the villa. Do you know what I mean? Because you was intimidated. So, yeah, can't thingy, man. Seriously. Pataki Photo says, the fact that she's already had an experience with Joey of behaving in this manner and was smiling when he did it with Sam is weird. I don't know if it's unfortunate.
I forgot about, because remember that when she came in and they had their little clear up of how it ended. I thought it was something similar. It was like a small disagreement. He seemed to just move on to another person. So she should actually know this is what Joey does.
Yeah.
And he's a coward. He isn't going to even call you and give you closure. He just bounces. Like, so this is this is what he does. It's dodgy. It's dodgy.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get to first look, guys. We're gonna get there. Jess and Trey have a chat again. Jess laying it on thick is so cringe. Like, do you like my bikini? I put it. Oh God. And then she's just like, of course, you can't have an episode without mentioning blue eyes.
Oh,
She's just like, yeah, you got nice
ding, ding,
eyes.
ding,
They're
ding.
blue, aren't you? Do you know what I mean?
This week's blue eyes.
Have to. Trey goes to the gym 5 times a week. Jess also does a lot of training. She says she runs a lot. You know, they talk about doing a race or something. He was just like, oh, I just pulled my hamstring. She was just laughing at that. Then they were talking about massaging, and then she's like, do you want me to give you a massage? Before the guy can even answer, she's like, I could. You're so hungry, man.
Calm down. It is.
Yeah.
She is Sean. She is spot on.
Mm-hmm.
It was too cringy, and it is.
Yeah.
And even the amount that she's been saying it to the girls, you know, when it's like, I told you I fancied him. Like, it's like marking her territory.
Yeah.
I need dude to start pulling other people and having chats. That's all I want to see. And you know, it's going to be there with her eyes like going crazy. Yeah. She ain't a prize.
No, she really isn't. Seriously. Joey pulls Grace for a chat and they have a long conversation. Basically, this is what made up most of the episode, in my opinion. Joey basically saying that his feelings haven't changed. It's, you know what I mean? Obviously, I didn't expect this, but I owe it to myself. Yeah. owe it to myself. But he's sorry that this is happening. And Grace is like, nothing's actually happened yet. Do you know what I mean? You've just gone on a date. Do you know what I mean? I trusted you. And he's just like, oh, well, you know, at the moment, I don't know if it's a friendship or if she's a nice girl. Do you know what I mean? But we, as in me and you, Grace, we haven't really gotten deep, have we? That wasn't really answered in a way. Do you know what I mean? And she's just like, she was just like, you've been like with no one else, like that you want to. Sorry. She says like basically along the lines of like you didn't want to explore anybody else. Do you know what I mean? So like, why now? And Joey keeps on just saying like, she's a nice girl. Do you know what I mean? It'll be silly not to explore. Grace is pissed off now. So she's like, okay, cool. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, for me, whoever walks through that door, no matter how nice I think they are, no matter how friendly they are to me, like I wouldn't get to know them because we have something special. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, she was just like, we are the only ones in this villa that had an opportunity to rekindle what we had. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would you jeopardize this? Which is true. While this is happening, Sean and Harriet are watching, and Harriet's just like, she feels really bad for Grace at the moment. And Sean's just saying like, yeah, it's mixed messages as well. Then we see Uma, Jess, and Mimi also watching this conversation. And Uma's just like, if he was 100% for Grace, he would say something along the lines to Jessie, like, you're a lovely girl, but I'm taken. Do you know what I mean? Then we go back to Grace and Joey. Grace basically says, I'm not going to be in a shitty triangle. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not doing that. Seriously. And like, from what you said to me, like, and how you've been acting to me, I've been absolutely vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? And I'm actually not normally like that on the outsides. You know, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm not going to play this shit, basically. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, she's just saying that, you know, if you wouldn't be fine if I got to know Omar. You know, the way you acted. Joey cuts in. He's just like, oh, we're not going back to that. We're not going back to that. And then, and then she was just like, yeah, you know, you acted really crazy over a few flirty comments. Joey's just like, oh, because it was behind my back. Do you know what I mean? I'm being transparent here. Do you know what I mean? I'm letting you know. So he's putting the blame on her. Yeah. Grace says, do you know what I mean? Like, why would I be happy for you to get to know another blonde girl that's only been here 5 minutes? Joey's just like, so you're telling me I can't speak to her? She's just like, I do not want to be in a triangle. So then she asks him, do you want to get to know her? He's like, I just want to explore. She's a nice girl. Grace is just like, well, I'm not sitting around while you both smoke up my ass. That's what she said. Do you know what I mean? Like, you've been telling me that what we have is special. You have this opportunity in your hands. And now I'm shocked. I've got no words. I'm so disappointed. Joe's like, nothing's changed. Grace is like, everything has changed. And she gets tearful in the heart. She's really upset, but she says she's a strong girl and she'll get through it.
And she will. But Joey was so full of shit. I was literally like, Joey, you're not even slick with this. You're not actually slick. You're just chatting shit. Like, to be like, oh, we're not going to go back there. That's a classic. Yeah, you got a point. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, you're not even finessing her. Like, really, because she would finesse you, and you really, she is the prize in this dynamic. Like, you just can't handle her realistically. That's all it is with Joey, and she deserves better. So she should just keep it moving.
Yeah, she should.
Like, because he isn't a catch. He actually is a has been. So really, she would be propping his image up. So especially just keeps it moving, really.
Seriously.
Yes, Omar should come back in Casa.
You think?
Yes. If anybody needs to have that re-emergence, I actually think it should be Omar. And I want, even if Grace is just getting her lip back and brings back Omar to Joey to be like, I'm going to give this a try, I would like to see that moment happen if he's still around.
I would want more for Omar. I don't want him to be like him, because Grace is still going to choose Joey. Like, do you know what I mean? So then Omar will get pied again. Like, I just think, really, do you think I just don't think they kindled enough for it to warrant Omar to get back. I mean, I could be wrong. Do you know what I mean? But like, if they had moments, if they had showed us moments as well, do you know what I mean? That flirty conversation that she speaks of. Because remember, Omen's saying like, I was just being friendly. He's like saying, I'm positive on her.
I saw a clip of his interview on their pod, and the comedian guy, I think his name's Kai, he says, all right, so if Grace comes out soon, what you saying? And Omar was like, I'm saying a lot. And I was like, yeah, Omar's still prepared to be a part of this storyline, so let's bring him back in.
Okay.
Let's let it play out.
Yes, Miss T. That's what I'm saying. Where's the blood clot footage? Yes. Seriously. So true. Yeah, we never saw nothing. So I wonder, I don't know, like maybe they can do it movie night or something. I don't know. So then we have Jesse putting Joey for a chat. Yeah. So Grace and the girls are watching on. Do you know what I mean? And Grace is just like, if you think I'm going to sit on the sidelines and watch you crack on, yeah, that's not a thing. That's not happening here. Do you know what I mean? Well, Jesse and Joey are chatting, and basically Jesse's like, oh, did I get you in trouble? Joey's just like, oh, you've done nothing wrong. You've done nothing wrong. The truth is, I'm not completely closed off. Jesse's like, yeah, well, I think that Grace thinks that you are. Do you know what I mean? And Joey's just like, yeah, you know, previously we've had feelings for each other. Do you know what I mean? It's just like this guy. While this is happening, obviously the girls are watching, and Grace is then opening up a little bit more about what actually happened with her and Joey. So she says, like, this is exactly how it happened on the outside. It kind of fizzled out. He was so cold. He was so blunt. But no one even saw us together. So I'm glad that now other people can see like what the fuck is going on. Do you know what I mean? Uma's just like, you know, being the voice of reason here is like, what do you want the outcome to be? And Grace is just like, you know, I think we have something good, but I'm not prepared to let her come in. And then she got cut off. I wanted to hear what she was going to say. Seriously, she got cut off. Mimi was just like, do you know what? If you see it going long term, maybe at this moment, Jess was basically saying like, let your you know what, girl, let your guard down. You're special. You deserve the world, Grace. And I was just like, no one's taking advice from you, Jess. Ever. No one. You're no one's prize. You're no one's prize. Can't take advice from you. Uma pipes in and saying like, yeah, you're joking. You're fucking unreal. Grace then starts to cry. She feels like an idiot. Nicole's just like, but you've got us. And Grace is like, thank you, girls. Mimi says, after a cry, you always feel better. And they have a bit of a group hug going on. It's like, while this is happening, while this emotional turmoil is happening with the girls, we go back to Jesse and Joey. And Joey's just like, yeah, so I'm in your top 3. It's just like, men. You see men sometimes. Seriously, Jesse's like, maybe. Joey said, what do you call it? What did she say? She was just like saying to him, flirting with him, basically saying that if we go on another date, that you got to wear like minimal clothing, like, do you know what I mean? Like a tiny pair of shorts or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So she's fully on it.
Yeah.
The nerve of MS.
The nerve of my MS says, hang on. Laugh out loud, Popeye, come get your girl. She is. Let's just call her olive oil from now on.
Olive oil, mate. Seriously.
Is spot on. The girls never miss an opportunity to give horrendous advice.
Right. Seriously.
Always.
So
like...
bad. So bad. So bad. Okay, so while they're getting ready, Jessie basically says that she's still got a few people on her mind. Do you know what I mean? But she thought, oh, people would be more closed off than they said, than what they're saying and stuff. Joey, I can't remember who he was talking to, but he said, like, I feel like she's come in, as in Jessie's come in and rattled everybody, and he's not closed off. He's making it absolutely clear. No, he was talking to Ayo, because Ayo was just like, yeah, the vibe she's giving off is so cool. You are always chatting, Ayo. Why? Always chatting. Who asked you? Seriously. So Jess is excited to chat to Trey, who's surprised. Do you know what I mean? Then she asks, is anybody else excited to talk to the new boy? Harriet is just like, maybe.
I love her.
I loved it.
Just for trolling her. I was literally like, Harriet, I love you. Like, you never miss an opportunity.
She doesn't, and nor should she, because Jess is a bitch. And Jess is just like, oh, there you go again, kind of Harriet. Then they get into the garden or whatever. Grace and Uma have a chat basically, and Grace is just like, he basically explaining to Uma, like, he basically wants to see like how strong it will be if another girl is involved, and she's just like, drop me out, I'm not doing that. I don't need her to show how strong our relationship can be. Like, if this was on the outside, I would not be having it. Uma's just like, yeah, babe, that's definitely a red flag. And Grace is just like, yeah, when it fizzled out, like, he said he didn't have time for me. He said he couldn't do this anymore. Like, he was so cold. And she's like, I'm feeling like he's doing it to me again. And like, for what? Like, they might have a good connection, but it doesn't compare to what we've had. Do you know what I mean?
You can't be one date with cameras is equal to us flipping doing explicit stuff in the hideaway. Like, you'd just be, what are you even saying? But she's better than him. She is better than him. So just keep it moving. And I wouldn't be battling with this chick. Like, I would look at her and be like, we're not equals. So
no, not at all. Not at all. Have him, isn't it? Yeah. Nicole and Kieran have what Kieran calls a business meeting. And he basically lays out some ground rules. Like, look, if we're playing a game and you kiss a boy or I kiss a girl, then you have to know that, do you know what I mean? The long-term thing and what we have is for each other. Do you know what I mean? We have something for each other. It's not a thing. It doesn't mean anything. And Nicole's just like, okay, but if there's a change, you need to tell me first. You need to tell me, but I do like this, that you always reassure me and everything like that, and put my mind at ease that she does like that. Nicole's just super needy, man. Seriously, she's super, 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 super needy. Then they play Never Have I Ever. Whew. The game. This is why it gets techie. So, first up, Never Ever was have sex in public. Connor drank. He was just, lots of people drank, but anyway, Connor was just like in a cave. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Absolutely tracks. We believe you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
On a beat with where I was painting pictures and the waves were crashing again.
100%. Reciting poetry.
We know Connor's like done all of that shit. Yeah,
100%. Joey basically said in a plane, in a sauna, in a jacuzzi, in a pool, like he in a car, like he was just. I think Jess had to tell him like, okay, cool, enough.
Yeah,
like
we get it.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Everywhere, Joey. Then it was like checked her partner's phone. Harriet was just like, surely everyone's done this. If you're saying that you haven't, then you're lying. Do you know what I mean? Kieran's just like, no, I haven't. That's why I didn't drink. And I was just like, I did note at that point, I didn't know what was coming, but I did note, like, he's being sassy.
Yes.
Like,
it was frosty to Harriet.
Yeah.
I thought that, like, That's
What's
not like
going on?
Kieran. But I thought maybe Kieran was annoyed with Nicole.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it was a little bit more. I
Mm.
thought it was that, like, he was still frustrated that conversation, but he wasn't Kieran. Like, he wasn't jovial. Yeah.
Nah, he really wasn't. Jess said, yes, she's done that she scanned his face while he was sleeping to open his phone. Trey talked about we switched phones. It was so dry. Trey just saying nothing. Ayo said that he switched phones as well, and he looked at her Snapchat and it was mad. You can see where the trust issue started, Ayo. It's that origin story. Then it was like cheated. Never have I ever cheated. Kieran is just like, yeah, I cheated on my ex. Nicole's just like, she's scared at this point. I don't know what it's triggering moment for her. Sean's just like, yeah, I cheated on my ex after 2 years. It was a mad one on a night out. He lips another bird, and he said that he learned from his mistakes. Then Jess and Nicole, for some reason, start clapping like, oh, well done, Sean. Huh? What? And as Ronnie said, like, you literally cheated and got an award.
Yeah.
So confusing. So freaking confusing, man. Do you know what I mean? Trey talks about, yeah, he cheated on his ex, like one of his ex's wives in uni, and that he had something on the side, which Joey confused with slide. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And it just went on a whole, like, in a tube. Like, it's just like, Joey. Oh, Joey. Just shh. That's don't do it. Stop it. Then it was like slept with someone 20 years older. Kieran said when he was 18, he slept with someone who's 48. Wow. Nicole does not think this is funny. No. And as much as Nicole doesn't think this is funny, the severity of that, Ronnie thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So we had two opposite reactions. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Then the kicker. Never have I ever been two-faced about someone in the villa. No one's drinking. Absolutely no one's drinking. Jess looks around and is just like, is everyone being honest? Yeah. I thought the audacity. Like, do you know what I mean? Then Harriet speaks up. She's just like, well, I'll say it to anyone's face anyway. So, do you know what I mean? There's that. Jess then drinks. Kieran drinks. Ronnie drinks. Jess says, what I've said behind someone's back that I will say it to their face, and it's always been honest advice. And if you don't like it, you can go suck a fat one, if you know what I mean. Harriet rolls her eyes.
Yes.
Ronnie says, I've had the best triangle I've ever seen. Everyone laughs. Now I'm with Harris. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? Reinforcing this girl. Nice. Kieran says, oh, you have to be... Kieran didn't understand the game, mind you. Do you know what I mean?
So. Yes.
He did not understand the game. Because instead of talking about what he said, he talked about what someone else said. And he said, quoted that person saying, you need to be careful with him. But also saying, but you're actually really good with Kieran because you treat her so well. But, you know, I'll cut the BS. That was Harriet. I was just like, what? What? Harriet's just like, elaborate. Kieran's just like, I just explain it. Kieran's mad at this point. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Jess is laughing her olive oil head off. She's laughing her head off. Seriously. Harriet's just saying like, okay, yeah, but when you're making comments about other islanders and I'm having a conversation with my friend, I'm going to say that. Do you know what I mean? Fair point. I thought that's fair point. Do you know what I mean? And also, they're not friends, are they? Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm just like, this is weird. Harriet's just like, you know what, actually, and this is where she went wrong, in my opinion. Yes. Actually, you're so immature and it's actually embarrassing. Yes. Next. Kieran, who never misses a beat. Seriously. And he's shown form over time. He is a witty man.
Yes.
He said, well, at least I haven't been second choice for like 3 times. So there's that. Oh, Kieran. I was just like, I was literally, if I had pearls, I'll be clutching them.
No, like literally.
No.
I would have been like, what?
Like, it was so shocking. Then Matilda, because she was just like, no. Harriet did not hear what you said. She did not. She didn't hear it.
She's like, folks.
What did you say?
We got to rewind that.
Wait, we didn't get the effects? Yeah, there's several producers in this thriller. Yeah, Matilda is one of them. So is Joey. Seriously, what did you say? What did he say, Jess? Jess is just looking.
As well.
What did he say? Is Nicole? Nicole? Kieran then. I'm gonna clear my throat. Says it again. Seriously. At least I haven't been second choice for like 3 times. Ronnie also on beat, witty. She's first choice now, brother. That was a warning though. That was a warning.
It was a bit too timid for my liking.
But it was a warning though.
You came from my girl in a big way. Like that's this isn't friendly, bruv. Like this is it needed to even if I'm gonna say it's gotta end with a son or boy.
Yeah. But he was I'm trying to be respectful here because we know we've seen a glimpse of Turbo Ronnie, yeah? When he do you know what I mean? When he was coming for Harriet, his now girl. So weird. But do you know what I mean? But it's just like it could go the other way. So I'm gonna call you brother at the first thingy. And then Harriet's just like, honestly, Kieran, genuinely, fuck you. Do you know what I mean? Like, fuck you. Kieran, again, too sharp. You wish.
Too quick. Too quick with it.
It's too quick.
Too quick. He's too slick. But
as someone said, Harriet thought she ate. She didn't eat. Even the second time, like, no, babe. It just, it was too much. It was painful. Painful. No. And while this is happening, Jess is laughing. Everyone's trying not to laugh. I was just like, no.
It was no.
This is wicked work. It's wicked work. Oh,
he wasn't lying. Harriet would have slept with him.
Yeah. He wasn't lying, but it was still mean. And like there is something about being in front of a lot of people, do you know what I mean? Kind of thing, and singling her out because of the vim that he had earlier. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot. And she doesn't have it. She's not that girl. Like she thinks that she's got a little something, do you know what I mean? But she's not that girl at all, do you know what I mean? And she couldn't handle it. I wish at that point, and maybe we'll see today, Ronnie had said something else or kind of like gone to comfort her or whatever, like kind of thing, or be like, what the fuck are you doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, but Harriet started crying. Then it became a little bit uncomfortable for me. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's Matilda and Grace get up and walk with her, and it's just like, look, guys, it's not funny anymore. Do you know what I mean? She's crying. Do you know what I mean? And Jess is just like, well, the thing is, it's tit for tat. So if you're gonna give it out, you've got to be able to take it. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes people say things that aren't very nice. I just like, you witch upon witch upon witch. You are a bully through and through. Seriously.
I wish it wasn't so gratifying to Jess that this took place. I wish for that. But I can't call this group bullying. Like somebody in the chat has said, I can't call it that. Because in the same way when she came at Kieran and said, you're immature, genuinely, all of the girls were laughing at him. And it's like, he just quicker with it. And he hit a little bit closer. And I don't think it's fair the way it's like her tears were weaponized immediately. That triggered me. I was like, this is no. Why are you crying in front of the group like that? When you was ready to be chastising this man. And also, we don't know how he was vexed and what he said. I think Nicole should have been the one that Harriet was like, why are you telling him what I said to you? Because Nicole was the shit stirrer here. And Nicole just sat there quietly like, obviously he knows what
she's
Harriet
looking down
through Nicole, isn't it? So
but
Nicole
the thing is,
been labrishing. Like really, it wasn't. It. I think that Harriet, yeah, you may have overstepped in their relationship, and maybe you needed to learn keep your mouth shut, because are you being two-faced to the two of them? But what you said to Nicole could have used against him. Like even the girls are saying that you've been out of order to me, and he's thinking, but Harriet has been saying to me, you're handling Nicole really well, like you're doing a good job. So he's pissed. And you called him immature, and everybody's been getting at him about his age as well. And you did it in front of the group, and the girls were cackling. I'm gonna come back for you.
I'm hearing you, but I just don't. I think you have to measure it. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. I think it was, the thing is, the immature comment was in response for him saying that you weren't picked. Do you know what I mean? 3 times, that you've been second place 3 times. So he already jugular her. Like he already went for her throat, right? Do you know what I mean? So she's trying to balance the odds, but it wasn't good enough. Do you know what I mean? So like, nah, I think he went a bit too far. And the thing is, it's just like, at the end of the day, if you're a mature somebody, then you can understand that actually what Harriet was doing with Nicole is not really that deep, really. You've got a history with Harriet. Do you know what I mean? She is saying the same thing that Jess says to everybody, to every guy. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, look out for yourself. Like, do you know what I mean? Be wary, blah, blah, blah. She says the same. She's saying the same thing. But why is it's only a bad thing when Harriet says it? Because they don't like Harriet. Kieran, Nicole, Jess do not like Harriet. And it is almost like a coordinated attack. Nicole was looking down because she already set it up. Do you know what I mean? So she knew, they knew, Jess knew that Kieran was going to come for her. Like, Jess knew already. She was just like, like, she's a demon as far as I'm concerned. And
I think it's fair. Nicole and Jess had played something with Kieran. They had relayed something, definitely. That is probably true. But Harriet, I mean, we've been saying this for time. I don't know how she isn't spotting that they're not her brethren.
Yeah.
Really.
She's tried. I think she's one of those people. She likes to be liked. Do you know what I mean? She just likes to be liked. So she comes across like a bit of a people pleaser, and she's probably thinking, okay, like we had a thing, but we're cool now. So like, what can I do to help you? She's one of that. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, like this is how I see it. Like, you know, you're going through this. I think you should do this. I think it's Floria. Is that how you say it? Floria? She's saying that Harriet's naive. I think she is super naive, like honestly. And also as well, this in the context of what we've been watching these last couple of weeks when Sam was there, the way Jess has been going on between the whole thing with her and Fee. It wasn't sitting well. It wasn't sitting well at all. Like I was just like, Kieran, you've done it, yes, yes, for entertainment value, yes, it is funny. Do you know what I mean? And it's quick, but at the same time, you're going to be shown as this person, and this is the thing. As much as you're saying, like, you know, Harriet shouldn't have maybe given that advice to Nicole because of how it could come across. Kieran doing this to Harriet, you also have to be mindful because of how it comes across. Do you know what I mean? Like, she will always, or all women have the ability to cry.
That's the thing that's not fair, because Kieran can't do that. When they were all
he can't. But he needs to understand that's the world. So you need to be mindful of that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think you should back down, because he was humiliated at that point as well. It's like
he humiliated her first. He humiliated her first. He didn't have to say that comment, and he took it to a place which was extreme in reaction to what the issue was in the first place. He took it to that level. She took it to that level, but she couldn't hack the level that she didn't know that Kieran said, if you go low, I'm going to hell. Like, I'm going to hell, basically. Kieran went to hell. He went to hell. He didn't need to. Because
I don't think he was that. I mean, this is the thing,
though. It's out of order.
If you start in a couple's business, this is the shits that can go on.
Okay, but but my thing is, if you make a girl cry, this is what can happen. Do you know what I mean? As well,
she
like
cried
equally.
too on cue, man.
Yeah,
I'm not buying her tears, but it's not fair because Kieran can't cry like that.
Okay.
Like,
he can't cry, so he should watch his mouth. That's my thing. No, if you can't go for a girl, you cannot go for a girl, yeah, and think that it's gonna come across as you guys are equal. Nah, that's not the world and society that we live in. You need to be mindful. There were so many ways that you can say it. It's not right, but that's the way we live.
If you push me, where I go is where I go, and I think Harriet, where he went is where he went. Like, literally, like, you got involved in their business.
I wasn't even Kiki. I'm just I'm just giving an argument. That's all. Seriously. But yeah.
No, I think that they
shit get banged.
They embarrassed each other. She cried. That is weaponizing tears.
You know what? Dammy has a good point, because the thing is, what do you call it? Harriet wasn't in their business. Nicole cries to all the girls and Harriet gave her 2 pence. That's the thing, because Harriet asks for advice. Nicole asks for advice. Do you know what I mean? She's always doing it. So it's just like, I mean, I get what you're saying, because me personally, if the girl that's with the guy that I started off with that I liked, and then he embarrassed me in front of everybody, do you know what I mean? And she's coming to ask me for opinion, I'm not talking to you. Do you know what I mean? I'm not giving you anything because I don't like you anymore. Do you know what I mean? Because me and you are not friends.
It's nothing. And then I'm also not talking to the guy that dropped me for this girl that I've been giving advice. Yeah. And I'm saying to him, like, nah, you're handling her really. It's just messy. And this is the shit that goes on when you get involved in couples relationships. Yeah. Harriet and Nicole need to have a proper conversation. That's all about. Really, Kieran, what he did, I think he can apologize. But
no, they're gonna make it. I think they're gonna make him apologize. Yeah. Amal, that's the thing. I don't think Amal says feel like Nicole set this up. I think Jess set this up. I think Jess set it up. Like, honestly, I don't even think that Nicole is that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Nicole doesn't really like confrontation too much. So I don't think so. I think it's Jess. This has Jess all over it.
Never. If people in a group setting and I get embarrassed and I feel like I'm gonna cry, never am I sitting there like zero would ever happen.
Okay, but she wasn't sitting there for ages. Like, she was cried. She cried for like 2 seconds.
She did her ugly face. I never would that happen.
Oh god, would I don't know. Nah, I don't think so, seriously. No, but crying isn't my go-to. Anger is my go-to. So something's getting dashed. They had drinks in it. Drinks getting dashed. Drink is getting dashed. If you hurt my feelings, if you actually hurt, because their feelings were hurt, if you hurt my feelings, all bets are off, man. All bets are off. Something's getting
it's either I'm charging at him is probably more likely to be my response than I cry and need to be walked off by. Never. But she knows what she's doing because she can do that, and then he becomes the villain. Like, nah, she knew what she was doing. And
but the thing is, I think fair play, because you try. The thing is, this is what I'm saying. Like, if Kieran's going to hell, me too, I can go to hell. Serious. So what more can I do? Cry. Okay.
I stand with Kieran too. I stand with Kieran on this one. I genuinely
think
I like her.
I do like Harriet. I genuinely think that she was upset though, because it's harsh. And Jess is laughing. Imagine you're hearing your nemesis laughing.
Her face is getting red. Like, either way, the rage at everybody going off. In that situation, for real, if that happens, a fight is taking place with me. That's where it would go. And I could even fight Ronnie for just not
doing anything. Yeah. Because it's like you done one thing, it was like the next. Bro, why are you not standing up? I was even going to start speaking Yoruba.
It's all a mess. That evening is all a mess. If I was Harriet.
Yes, KW. Jess is evil. I believe she is the mastermind behind this plan. Seriously. Yes, Emma, I would have banged Jess and Ronnie as well. Everyone's I'm gonna be swinging. I'll be swinging. Seriously.
Pills are going in people's heads. Like, it's all going off. The night is ruined and I may get dashed out.
Yeah. The security will have to come in. They would have to. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Kieran's comebacks were swift, precise.
Ugh.
I have to rate him for the quickness that his mind was working. He was agile.
And he's 21, bro. He's not even in his full form. He's not fully formed. Seriously. That's a dangerous man. Wow.
Sorry, sometimes when people are feisty, I gotta rate them.
Yeah.
Salute, man. That was cold-blooded.
It was very, very cold. And that's how you would like to defeat your enemies, isn't it? I would like to. I'm just like, Kieran, why do you hate her like this? You can't hate. Why do you hate her like this, man? Seriously. Oh yes, thank you, Abigail. Please, guys, book the like button, please. Seriously.
Yes, KB, I like Harry, but you can never make me hate Kieran. That's me. That's my position on this. Like, the dude came back swinging, and
yeah, no, he did,
mate.
No, he absolutely did. Okay, guys, you've been waiting for it. First look, let me go and find it.
But we had to get that off. Like,
yeah.
Thank you for witnessing me and Sade go back and forth.
Honestly, guys, it's never that deep. I know people will be like, "Oh, it's Sade. Oh, no." It really is never that deep. But let me just meet this thing.
Right, first, let's go. Oh.
It's too friggin' funny. Wait, there it is. Da-da-da.
Yes, Peter. After Kieran stood up for Omar, you can't make me hate him.
Ooh, okay. That's a fair, very fair point. Seriously. Hold on 1 second. What have we got in store for tonight? Okay, let's go. Let's do it now.
Love Island First Look, sponsored by Google Pixel 8.
Why are you embarrassing me like that?
I'm actually livid.
I can't believe you just did that. Also, where's Nicole right now?
Oh.
Genuinely, if that was my boyfriend, I would be livid.
Oh, I'd be fuming.
And Nicole, they haven't said one word to me. Honestly, not my friends. See you later. Not my friends. See you later.
You're not speaking to me? Is there a problem?
The girl's crazy.
If we can get through this, it'll only make us stronger.
It's just difficult, like me to want to sit here and be like, yeah, you know what? Like, you do what you need to do. If you feel like you need to explore something with someone else, I'll just sit here and wait. Like, I'm not going to do that, Joey.
Grace, you know, it's for real. It's you, innit?
I don't get it. Are you still wanting to get to know her? If you are, then I don't want to be involved.
I've got a text. Are you joking?
No,
Can all Islanders line up in your couples? Trey and Jessie stand together on the stage.
Wait, what?
Fuck off.
What, they got a pick already?
What is the recoupling? Is someone going home?
Oh,
Is someone going home?
I mean,
I hope. You know what is with Harriet? Yeah, that she had a good start in that clip, but she doesn't. Her finish is not great. So I'm not even going to get excited. I don't know. Her finishes are never good
because you know she isn't going to be able to back it all the way. But I'm glad she spotted these two. They are the cause of this. I'm glad. At least she clocked that realistically. Nicole, I spoke to, and you've gone and fed, and Jess was laughing the whole way through, like she knew this was coming. So yeah, I'm glad she spotted that. Mate. Oh wow. No, numbers are even, KB says, so maybe Nobody's
even. Oh, okay. What if a couple goes home?
Could be. I know, but then
they remix it, won't they?
Yeah. Babita says Grace will go. Maybe.
Oh God, Joey's an idiot. Then he's an idiot. He should walk then.
You know what? That could happen, innit? Because whoever gets selected, yeah, you're single. In effect, you could be going home. Like Molly went. Yeah, that could. Yeah. Who was Jess with?
Jess is with.
Oh, Jess is with Joey.
Yeah, Jess is with Joey. Yeah.
Oh no!
If they go home, that would be amazing. Yeah, Jess is with Joey.
So then,
because
if
Grace is with
those two, then nobody leaves, no? Or am I?
Yeah. Kind of the case. No, Jess needs to go now. Oh no, but she's not because we've seen
that BLC. I think it is. Nobody's going home. Trey is probably going to pick Jess. What's her name's probably going to pick Joey. So then no couple is being split up.
Then Grace is back with Connor.
And so Grace is with Connor, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, everyone. The numbers are even, so no one's going. Yeah, okay. Oh well. Well, let's see. I mean, Joey and Jessie in a bed together. Joey's lips in.
Definitely. Okay, sorry, there's a few other bits from the press release.
Okay, great.
That I think we didn't see. We've seen Harriet's bit already, that's fine. But Joey pulls Jessie. Oh no, is this it? Yeah. Joey pulls Jessie as Grace watches on. Sorry. Elsewhere, Joey goes over to Jessie to pull her for a chat at the mini fire pit. Speaking about who she might have her eye on since arriving as a bombshell, Jessie says, there's not anyone I'll completely rule out other than Kieran. I think he's the only one that's completely closed off. Joey replies, I feel like I gave you quite open. Jessie says, you gave me open. Grace gave me closed for you, but I feel like that's between you two. Good. Okay, I like that. Joey explains, with me and Grace, we're close. We actually get on. You're just confusing things. We actually get on. This literally, that's what it says.
So he's closed or open?
He's both. It's guy. We actually get on. There's real feelings there, all that. But it would be silly just to close things off. I want to get to know you more. The date last night was literally the best day. Would you like to go on another date? Jessie says, yeah, why not? Would you? Joey says, yeah, of course. I cannot believe what I'm reading. Jessie admits, I didn't expect you to be chasing me though, Joey. Switch that up completely. Joey says, listen, I wanted to make you feel comfortable when you walked in here. Grace watches on saying, what are they talking about? What is their chat? Meanwhile, Joey continues, I can't deny it. I'm going with my heart. It's my true feelings. I just feel like I'm in my rights to be here and I want to explore. I ain't in a relationship. What the fuck? He adds, I've not really had this with anyone, this flowing conversation. I feel like I've enjoyed this conversation too much. Jessie replies, you're going to get me into trouble. Joey admits, you're going to get me into trouble. Wow.
Joey is saying, me and Grace are closed here. So basically, Joey is saying, Grace can't go nowhere, but I can. I want a harem.
Jesus.
That's what that said. Me and Grace are there, but I want to chat with you and get to know you. So he wants two girls. And he wants to be close with both of them. Interesting. Okay.
Wow. This is, do you know how much of a liberty this is? This is rude. It's so, oh my God. Okay. So a global hip hop superstar brings the party to the villa. Nicole gets an exciting text revealing the video is about to get VIP arrival. Reading the text out, Nicole says, Islanders, it's time to slay. Ugh. I hate it when they use slay.
It's so jarring.
It is. Seriously. It's actually peak whiteness. As the Villa will host a VIP performance that will blow your mind. Hashtag who's that girl?
Oh, okay.
Realizing it's hip-hop legend Eve, the Islanders are thrilled as they get ready for the night. Ronnie infused. Boys, are we buzzing for Eve? Uma celebrates. Guys, we're having a party. After making a stunning entrance, Eve brings the party to the Villa, playing her hits. Who's that girl? Eve tells the Islanders, we came to have some fun with you tonight. Y'all look great. Joey says tonight's performance was fire, the best. Who cares what Joey says? Ayo infuses. Who said this word? Eve in front of me performing live is bucket list. Check. Eve takes a selfie with the Islanders before leaving. However, the night isn't over as Nicole gets another text.
Hang on. Weren't it the last time when Neo was in there that they all went to Casa?
Yes. Yes.
That could really be coming now.
It could be. Because that would be tonight.
So then,
yeah.
I would love, yeah,
oh.
let's go Casa.
Off to Casa. But then why are they splitting why? What about the scene with them getting on the stage? Because the stage references this, right? That makes sense. Sorry, when what's her name? Jesse and Trey had to get on the stage in that clip that we just saw.
So that should in effect be a recoupling of
something.
So then, okay, maybe Casa is Sunday then. So maybe they are going to recouple, and somehow they're going to just get shipped off to Casa very quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe, but yeah, I get. But it's annoying because last time with the Neo one, I thought that was really cool with the selfie, and then they all just got bungled into the van. That was like a really cool little twist.
Yeah.
So. Okay. All right. Yes, I think Casa is imminent, so we know it's coming soon, isn't it? It's coming. 2 days to a week. We're gonna get Casa, and that's great.
Right.
Oh, God.
Bro.
Carol says too many people for Casa. Think.
So maybe someone's going. I feel like 2 people are getting dumped too. So do I.
Okay, so maybe we're gonna get a recouple. Audience vote on favorite couple, and then maybe Sunday someone's gonna go, and then we're gonna get Casa. Could be.
No, I don't think it needs to be audience vote. Oh no, how would they categorize it then? I don't know. No, I think it's a 2 people. They probably do recoupling, and maybe the 2 people. I don't know. No, I don't know.
Hang on. So I've got KB. No, I think they'll make 2 people single and go to Casa. Or dumping is the Bombshell's decision. Oh, that would be great. I love that.
My God.
I love the idea.
That would be amazing.
Shantae.
That would be absolutely amazing. Seriously.
That'd be so delectable. Literally.
Seriously. Do you think there's enough time for an audience vote? That's the only thing I was thinking. Like, how much time? And because obviously they're ahead of us slightly, aren't they? Are they ahead of us a day or 2 days?
I think it's like 2.
Yeah.
So Jules says they usually send 5 couples. Last year there were 6. How many couples have got in there now? Is it 7 now?
7, yeah.
Does feel like there's a lot. I guess if they recoupled and immediately they gave us the do your favorite couple vote, it could all happen for Sunday.
Yeah,
it could take place. Yeah, yes,
I'm pretty sure this.
I'm ready for Casa now as well.
Yeah. Oh, same. Do you know what? I saw a tweet that someone said about the heart rate challenge, that if I was a Love Islander producer, I would make them recouple the person who raised their heart rate the most, just for the plot.
Oh, that would be good.
On the girl side and the boy side. That's brilliant, right?
Yeah.
Seriously. That would be sick. That ups the stakes. Yeah. I thought it was 7. Yeah.
He said they might do favorite boy, favorite girl vote.
Okay. So Joe should be bottom 3, man.
Natalie says, I love these Love Island chats. It's like adult daycare.
That's brilliant. I love that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
So tonight, okay, you know what? I can't lie. This season is doing. I know it's not as good as US as everyone keeps on telling me. Do you know what I mean? I will try and watch that. Try if I can find some time somewhere. But
I keep on saying I'm gonna put it on, and then something else comes along.
Comes up, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna. I want to catch up.
There's a lot to watch at the moment. I'm watching House of Dragon. I'm watching Black. I think there's still episodes of Black Matter. Dark Matter. Dark Matter is really good, you know. What else am I watching? The Boys. Dark Matter's Apple. Okay. Apple TV. The Boys is back as well.
I started that. I think I'm 2
did you?
episodes behind at the moment on The Boys. Yeah, you know what, Kiki, that is funny because that's what I was thinking to do for watching Love Island USA on double speed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I was thinking actually I could probably just watch it on double speed.
Okay.
So I may do that. Yeah. So
God, I'm gonna try. Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I love The Boys, and Supercell. I still want. Obviously, Supercell came out today. I've got to watch that. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of things to watch.
Yes, please support Supercell as well. It's full of a lot of Black British talent. So
yeah. It's on Netflix. Trey can pick Grace. Oh, Trey should absolutely pick Grace. Why would you not? And then hopefully Jess can get some egg on her bloody face.
If Grace is available, I'm probably going to pick her.
You would. Why not? Why the hell not? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Okay.
Oh God. Okay, guys. Thank you so much again for joining us. Really appreciate you. This was a fun chat. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe the best of the week. We should have a best episode of the week.
Oh, you guys can vote for real. Yeah. I made a little poll like that.
Yeah. Seriously. So yeah, thank you so much. Oh, CJ, yeah, Dark Matter is actually elite, you know. It's actually really, I like it. Yeah. If you're into like it's basically about different timelines. Do you know what I mean? So like if you could live a different, if you knew what your life could possibly be, would you choose a different timeline? And if you were taken out of your timeline, how would you get back to your original timeline? Essentially.
Okay, I'm gonna love this. Oh man, am I gonna get Apple again? I may have
see if there's a trial. Sometimes they do like 3 months for $2.99 or something. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around. I may have to do it from other laptops. Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. Book the like button, join our membership for $1.99, and subscribe to our channel. See you on the next one tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow we're at 9 a.m. I'm so sorry. So sorry that I've got an appointment I can't miss. And yeah, so it's 9 a.m. tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, early. Sorry, Americans. Sorry.
No. We may have people in the replay gang because 9 is probably, what's that for them? That's like 3 a.m. or something for a lot of our people.
Or something. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. All right then, guys. See you later. Bye. Bye. Mad